Hey guys! So it's Jordan and this is my best friend Sam.
Hey.
So we're gonna do a video on what we would do if we were 40,000 feet tall or 400.
Weren't there other questions?
Well, yes, but
Okay.
they're all about that.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so yeah.
Alright, so I'll read the questions. If you suddenly grew to be 40,000 feet tall, explain how you might accidentally step on some people and what they'd see last when they looked up and how you noticed that you stepped on them.
If I grew to be that tall, I would be freaking happy because I'm so short, for one. Two, what they'd see last when they looked up? Probably my foot that squashed them. And how I would notice that I'd step on them? I'd probably keep walking and notice that something was like stuck to my shoe or something, almost like gum.
Yeah. And how might you accidentally step on someone? Not paying attention.
Yeah, I guess just being Jordan.
Yeah.
Typically.
Yeah, I might accidentally step on someone if I wasn't looking because, that's usually how it happens.
Yeah.
They'd probably see my shoe or their life, if it flashes before their eyes. And then I'd probably notice because it would be like digging into my shoe and that would just be
great.
Okay, so 2. What people you'd purposely want to step on and how you'd step on them with your giant bare foot.
Okay, so I'm not going to name any names because I don't think that's right on YouTube, like to say people from our school, but certain girls and stuff from our school, I would definitely step on them. And what and how you'd step on them with my giant bare foot? I'd probably like poke them with like all my different toes and then like finally with my big toe like just squash them and just be like ha and like squish them like how people like put their cigarettes out.
Yeah.
With their foot? Yeah, anyway, so.
I don't think I'd actually step on anyone because, that would be a terrible death and I don't want that.
Playing Sammy's sweetheart here.
I'm Sammy's sweetheart,
Jersey
yeah.
Shore, Jesus.
No, actually, no. And if I were ever, grow to be that tall and do that, I'd probably just like, hey, look up here, and then I'd squish them. Number 3. Would you stomp them completely flat into your giant footprint or grind them into the sole of your giant bare foot? And she already answered she'd grind them.
I'd grind them because it'd be slow, painful death.
Yeah. And I would stomp them completely. 4. Would you leave giant footprints everywhere and why? And what would be smushed inside of these footprints and why?
I would probably leave footprints everywhere because I'm just a clumsy person. And what would be smushed in them? Probably everything that I had stepped on that day.
Yeah. I would really like to make footprints because they'd be like so cool. Because they'd be like huge. And just probably like people that I accidentally stepped on. Cars, maybe. I don't know. 5. What part of your foot would you squash them under and why? And explain what would be fun about stepping on them barefooted.
I would step on them with my toes, like I already explained. What would be fun about stepping on them barefooted? Probably the fact that if my feet really smelt, it could be like, ha ha, you suck. I don't know.
I'd squish them probably with my heel because you wouldn't feel it as much because that's kind of like a tough spot. And then, what would be fun about it?
Nothing, right, Sam?
Well, I don't know. Nothing really.
Hearing
would
them
be.
Squish underneath your feet.
Ew, that's gross. Don't talk about that. Anyway, so yeah, nothing for me. I don't think anything that wouldn't be funny. 6. How many people could you get in one stomp and explain what type of bug they'd remind you of stepping on and why and how you step on that type of bug?
Okay, how many people I could get in one stomp? I don't know, probably like 10, 15, depending on how big your foot is, but it'd be pretty damn big, so probably a lot. What bug they remind me of? Spiders, because I hate spiders, and when I step on them and I hear them squish, it's kind of like, thank goodness, but then it's like, crap, it's gonna rain.
Yeah, I'd probably get like 15, 20 people under there. I don't really know how big that foot would be, so I can't really
Neither do I. It's like
describe that. And it would probably remind me of stepping on like a beetle or something, because it'd be like,
oh,
and it'd be really gross, and I hate stepping on beetles. It's just disgusting. Anyway, so yeah. 7. Would your giant bare foot cover their entire puny bodies, and why? Also, would you high or low stomp them, and why?
probably would cover their entire bodies because it would be a big ass foot. Would I? Well, depending on if it's a guy or a girl. If it's a guy, I'd probably low stomp them. Sorry, guys. And girl, I'd probably just stomp everywhere. I don't know. And there's a train going by, so if you hear shaking, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that your whole foot would cover.
Holy shit! It's like a freaking earthquake. Sorry.
No, don't worry. We don't get earthquakes here. No, yeah, I think I'd cover their whole body because, you know, your foot's, like, huge. It's like a bed, and they're, you know, kind of not that big. And I would probably low stomp because I don't think it would hurt as bad. But if, you know, I was, like, you know, doing high knees or something, doing, like, exercises, then, yeah, that'd be a high stomp.
Oh, wow.
8. When would you say this? I'm gonna step on you with my giant bare foot and squash you like a bug into the sole of my bare foot and feel you squished completely flat.
I would say that to somebody who was being really mean, or to somebody who was being, I don't know, just, like, didn't seem like someone who was treating someone very nice. So yeah, being mean.
I'd probably the same for me, but it would have to be, like, really, really mean, because you're killing them. 9. Also explain how you'd step on me with your giant bare foot if you were really mad at me and what part of your foot I'd stick to and why.
Well, I don't know you.
I think it's a...
Okay. Anyway, but if I was really mad, if you were a guy, I'd step on that area. And if you were a girl, I'd step on your stomach or maybe your head. And what part of my foot would you stick to? Probably like the middle of my foot because I get a lot of stuff stuck in like the middle part of the sole of my shoe. So yeah.
If I was really mad, I would probably I don't know. I probably, oh my god, I would just like stomp on you until you died. And it'd probably stick to like my toes or something because, you know, you got there's like, you know, spaces in between them. So yeah. And 10, also demonstrate how you'd step on those tiny enemies with your giant bare foot.
Okay. Well, now we gotta put this thing onto our foot, and here we go. Tilting.
Oh my god.
Well, don't. Oh, hey, hi there. Okay.
Is it doing it?
Ready?
Oh my god, you're such a psycho.
Ready? It's like a crotch shot right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sorry.
Yeah, just like, oh yeah, yum. Yum, you guys are dead. Oh, yeah.
Woo! So, that is our video.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching and hearing about what we would do if we stepped on you. So basically, don't make us mad.
Yeah, if we were 40,000 feet tall.
Yeah, but we're not, so
yeah.
I guess you can make us mad.
Yeah.